And so here's what these tell me when I hear that. These kinds of responses from leaders that say that's not important or that's elementary or I don't really care about that. It reveals arrogance. One, I have power and maybe you don't. So because I have power, that means I'm right. Well, that's arrogance. That's what that is. Because I've had a lot of power as well, and I've been wrong a whole lot, and I'm very comfortable saying it. I've made a lot of mistakes. It shows a misunderstanding of the systemic change that has just taken place and the misalignment with the principle that what got us here might not get us there. That's huge. These are the things that I would ask you to think about today. Where are you trying to go? What are you trying to do? And do you have the tools and the behaviors that equip you to get there? When you look at your organization and really look at it, just step back and look at it. Don't try to interact with it. Look and see and listen. What is going on? What happens when people speak? What happens when people disagree? Who are the people that are rising to the top? What are they doing? Are they doing the things that reflect the culture you're trying to create? If not, then why are you promoting them? These are the questions that build our transformation because people see, they're watching. They will see and hear what we do not say more than they will hear what we say. And I've watched this so many times. I'll share one more story before I bring this to a close. That I used to go to a plant when 100 and I think it was 184 days in 1 year. It was crazy, and I was going there a lot, and I was really just tired. I was exhausted, and I had told one of the workers, and it was in like January, and they said, "Hey, when are you coming back?" And I gave them just blurted out some dates. I'll be here, here, and here, and here. And one of the dates was like July 2nd or something, which surprised them because it was close to the July 4th holiday, which we celebrate here in America. And but I came there and it was on the 2nd and I was getting a cup of coffee. It was real early in the morning and it was different time zones, so it was super early in the morning for me. And I'm there and one of the line workers came up to me and they said, "You know what you said when you were here in January?" And I said, "I do not know. What was it?" And they said, they said, "You said you would be here in July on the 2nd." And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And she smiled and she said, "I know." And I got it. I got it. I said to myself, I said, "They're watching me. They're watching me to see if I'm the type of person that does what I say I will do." And they're watching all of us, and don't ever make the mistake. They're watching us. They're watching us to see how we interact with them. They're watching us to see if we believe the things that we say, if we do the things that we do, if we're going to take the easy way out when it's convenient for us. People know. So what's my question? What's my challenge? I always give one every single week. What's the next thing that you're going to do to interact and understand your system and try to change these implicit, complicit alliances to look for tropisms in your organization that are either pulling people in or pushing people away? What is the next thing you're going to do and how soon can you do it? Set a plan for this week, go after it and see what happens. Engage with people, ask questions. That's how we learn.